More news coming in on the terror strike. Farooq Abdullah has slammed the Modi government over Jammu and Kashmir terror attacks. NC patron Farooq Abdullah bats for talks with Pakistan, says no talks with Pakistan results in terror strikes repeatedly. This is the time that the government must think of opening conversation with Pakistan. Farooq Abdullah pointing fingers again, joining in with the Congress, blaming the Modi government entirely for the continued terror strikes in Jammu and Kashmir. Farooq Abdullah slamming the Modi government, saying this is time to talk to Pakistan, open conversation with the neighbouring country and see how best this could be resolved. NC patron Farooq Abdullah batting for talks with Pakistan.
Jammu seems to be more permeable, and they're coming from all areas. I don't think they are coming only from our border. I think they must be crossing other borders also. Unless we talk to our neighbors, we will not be able to solve the problem that we have here. Because these terrorists are coming over the border, and they continue to come. Whichever government tomorrow is in here, we'll have to still face the same thing.
All right, Farooq Abdullah batting for talks with Pakistan at this point. We know many of those terror groups, in fact all of those terror groups at least, are being emboldened extensively by Pakistan. Pakistan army could be very well operating through these proxies, terror groups, many of them claiming responsibility for it. Let me cut across to Nalin Kohli, joining us at the BJP on the phone line. Mr. Kohli, direct word coming in from Farooq Abdullah over the series of terror strikes in Jammu, urging the government to open talks with Pakistan.
One is amazed why a certain set of leaders will always say, speak to Pakistan so that terrorism will stop. Why, if they are so convinced about it, then why don't they tell Pakistan to stop terrorism so that the talks can begin? Why should government of India be always at the receiving end of all this process? After all, our stand in national interest is that terror and talks don't go together. They don't stop terror and you say start the talks. Instead, Mr. Farooq Abdullah, who's a senior person, can turn around and tell Pakistan, stop the terror so that the talks can start. Wouldn't that be better?
Sure enough, we had Pawan Khera patched with us a little earlier, Mr. Kohli, and he said, on one hand, we endorse an India-Pakistan match. Why shouldn't that be stopped first?
So therefore, it is terror and talks. Would Mr. Khera then be willing to take responsibility on behalf of the Congress party that we boycott all games because of our stance on a political and diplomatic issue with Pakistan? That wouldn't be correct, no? Would you leave all multilateral organizations? So therefore, should we stop attending the UN meetings because Pakistan is also a member of the UN? Should we do the same with the WTO? Should we do the same with the Global Olympic Association? So I think these are political stances without much merit.
Well, here we're looking at NC Farooq Abdullah saying that this is all the fault of the Modi government for being hostile to a situation like this. The only way to resolve a situation at hand of this nature is for talks to begin. If there are no talks, then it will continue. The attacks would very well continue. This is more or less what he insinuates. He says maybe years of this terror strike and threat along the Jammu and Kashmir region could be stopped if there could be a proper dialogue between the two nations.
I think, unfortunately for Mr. Abdullah and many others like him, during their period of governance, Jammu Kashmir saw death on a daily basis. And now that is not the situation. To a very large extent, terrorism has been eliminated. The incidents are far less. Close to 60% people have exercised freely and fearlessly their right to vote whoever they wish in the Lok Sabha elections. Earlier, that percentage was a fraction of this. So the ground reality is very different. The stance of Mr. Abdullah and several other leaders like him is an old stance. But as I said earlier, if they are so keen that India and Pakistan should talk, maybe they should appeal to Pakistan to stop terrorism so that the Terror and talks don't go together. Once Pakistan stops terrorism, the talks will follow. So instead of telling Government of India, which is not the one who's creating terrorism, if they told that to Pakistan, it will be more useful. And since they are so concerned about Pakistan in that sense, I'm sure their word might have some value there.
The terror strikes that have been very well timed with Prime Minister Modi's swearing-in ceremony. While the swearing-in was happening, the Riyasi terror strike happened. 9 innocent civilians were killed. So it almost seems like terrorists really stepping up their attack as they pass. In fact, they've shifted focus itself from Kashmir towards Jammu region.
I don't think it's terrorists. I think their handlers perhaps have pushed them to do so. Yeah, but in any case, I'm confident that our security agency and our brave soldiers and our police force there will do everything under the sun, and these people who are responsible for it, justice will be meted out to them.
All right, Mr. Kohli, thanks very much for joining us. Let me quickly cut across to KC Tyagi joining us on the phone line of the JDU. Mr. Tyagi, we're looking at Farooq Abdullah of the NC asking for the government to open talks with Pakistan if you want to see an end to this continued terror attacks in that region.
गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, भारत सरकार समय समय पर पाकिस्तान के साथ रिश्ते सुधरें इसके प्रयास करती रही। हमें याद है अटल एरा का जब आगरा समिट हुआ था, हमें याद है जब 2014 में नरेंद्र मोदी जी पहली बार प्रधानमंत्री बने, उन्होंने नवाज शरीफ साहब को भी इनवाइट किया था, लेकिन कोई भी नेशनल इंटरनेशनल ओकेजन नहीं है। एक तो जब वो कश्मीर का मुद्दा ना उठाते हैं, कई कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में मुझे जाने का मौका मिला है, सारी चीज छोड़ करके वो कहते हैं पहले कश्मीर पर बात होनी चाहिए, वहां मानव अधिकार नहीं है। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जिस तरह के रिसेंट अटैक हुए हैं घाटी में, कैसे श्रद्धालुओं की बस पर अटैक हुए हैं, कैसे हमारे सैनिक मारे जा रहे हैं, तो कौन किस पार्टी के नेता कह सकते हैं कि ये पीसफुल एटमॉस्फेयर है निगोशिएशन के लिए। फारूक अब्दुल्ला वहां के मुख्यमंत्री रहे, देश के बड़े नेता हैं। जब लाशें गिनी जा रही हों, जब सैनिकों की शहादत हो रही हो, तब कम से कम ऐसे मौके पर नॉर्मलाइजेशन ऑफ द रिलेशन कैसे हो सकता है। और ऐसा कह करके उन शहीदों का अपमान हमें नहीं करना चाहिए। कश्मीर से तब तक बात नहीं हो सकती जब तक आयातित जो आतंकवादी हैं उनका आना जाना बंद ना हो, जब तक कश्मीर का मुद्दा उठाना वो बंद ना करें। ऐसे होस्टाइल एटमॉस्फेयर में किसी पार्टी के किसी नेता को ऐसी वार्ता नहीं चलानी चाहिए। हम भारत सरकार के द्वारा किए जा रहे सभी प्रयासों का समर्थन करते हैं।
जी, धन्यवाद त्यागी जी फॉर जॉइनिंग अस ऑन दैट।